Welcome to the next episode of Discipline, Desire, and Dedication. My name is Dakota Lang. This is Garrett Cotton. Uh, Bro, I've had a lot happen here, especially in the past, 2.5 months?
Yeah, has it been that long since we shot?
Uh,
What's the date of our last
yeah,
shot?
hey, it's been about 2 months. It was February 19th was my first day here in
Costa
Austin.
Rica.
Costa Rica, yeah.
Was
So
the
that would have
last
been like
shoot.
February 10th.
Yep.
Yeah, so February 10th, so that would have been about, 2 months?
Yep. So a little catch up. Let's a
Yeah.
little bit of personal life. So what's some stuff that's happened with you since our last shoot?
Yeah, backtrack for everybody. Moved back across the country to Austin, Texas. Back down south, can't complain. Glad to be in some warmer weather. Can't complain about that.
Have you spent much time doing anything not work related outside of?
So actually, we had some family come in, and we went over to they have like a little creek, like on a little hiking trail. So I went out there with the iPad, watched some basketball, and hung out with some friends.
Are there places to go hike in Austin?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they own all trails, bro.
Oh really?
Come
Okay.
on now.
Still using the same app.
Yeah, still using the same app.
That's
So,
good.
What's been going on with you?
Yeah. Well, had a baby, so I'm
Yeah.
officially a daddy. I was your daddy from the start, but now I'm
Yeah.
a daddy to a real
Nah,
baby.
you're a little boy.
Yeah. So Evelyn Grace Cotton, got
Yeah.
my first child, and she's pretty awesome. Healthy baby, so I'm happy. Caitlin's been doing really really good. She's recovered healthy. Really smooth birth. We've been kind of joking around that it's been a little bit too easy.
Right.
So it's like, well, the baby's not that bad.
That's a blessing, though.
But we've kind of cheated the system a little bit because we've had her mom up there for weeks or so, and then my mom will come up, and then we've always had help. So it's been real nice with the babies. It hasn't been a struggle at all. Other than that, Caitlin got a new car. Shout out Performance Windows for helping me to be able to afford that car.
Yeah.
So she got
What'd
her.
you get?
Yeah, it's a Lexus RX 350.
Okay.
Sport. Yeah, it's got
Okay,
some red leather
Caitlin.
interior, white exterior. So it's a sweet
Yeah.
car. It's actually pretty fast. It's like a mom car, like
Yeah.
SUV type, but it's nice.
You ain't passed on the Subaru tour yet, and you say, hey, give me another
Nah,
one?
I'm keeping a Subaru. I love the Subaru. The Subaru is awesome because like pulling up to appointments or something like that, or pulling to clients' or customers' homes. They don't think too much when I'm in a Subaru. Versus Lizzie. Lizzie just got her brand new the Jeep that she custom built.
Yeah.
Dropped a bag on that, and when she pulls up, she's parking down the street and walking her window up the sidewalk. So
Yeah.
she had a customer come out the other day, and she told me that they were like, "Where'd you park at?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm down around the block. I wasn't sure where your house was at."
Right.
She's got that nice blacked out car.
Yeah, I saw the video. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's kind of talk about just kind of give some praise to all the people that whenever we did the split, how much, the people in the office at Denver has grown, individually, and especially the guys that moved here with me with Austin, and just how much they've developed, all taking in new roles as far as leadership. Hey, one man moves on, next man up.
That's right. Yeah, we've both technically been in a rebuild phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's definitely been a challenge, but at the same time, there's no growth in the comfort zone, so you just got to strive in whatever challenges we deal with.
Right.
So as far as Denver, we've got the 4 closers up. We've got B-Rob has already got hit 2 qualifier months, so he's actually hit 3 of them. He just doesn't do too great on recruiting.
Right.
Yeah. So as soon as he gets his recruits, we're gonna have 5 closers, which is kind of like an overhaul. But again, we're having an influx of knockers right now. So with Denver, we've been kind of getting back on the ball. We're pacing for our goal, which is 1.4 this month. So as long as we hit that goal, we're gonna be pretty solid. How's Zach been doing since the Austin split? Has he been like your right hand man? Like he's just
Bro. I give him a lot of praise, bro. Like I told him whenever I, was taking the position, it's like, hey, look, dude, this ain't just my show. This is our show. We're gonna turn this thing around, and we're gonna make a lot of money, and change lives. That's one thing that I've really been preaching to him, really yesterday, and including the office. Is just we have the opportunity, and you were talking about this morning, just the opportunity of changing and impacting so many lives. And this move to Austin has completely changed my life. I've moved again across the country just like you did when you moved to Utah, and then you moved to Colorado.
Yep.
So it's just a cycle, and the growth that all the people have had, including Zach just stepping up as a leader, and I don't even know how to really explain it, but going from where he was to, coming back to being the top closer in the office, it's a completely different role and a different aspect, and I couldn't thank him enough for what he's done. Seriously.
Yeah, let's just talk about numbers. So you came in February.
Yeah. February 19th was our first day as a full office.
And you don't have to be exact, but do you know like your ballpark numbers of what the office did in January when you weren't here versus February, your first month as a half a month?
Yeah, so yes, I do. So before we were here, the office it was like 20,000 in January, and when we got in the month of January it was like 20,000, and then we started February 19th, and at that time they had like $30,000 in revenue. It was like 20-something thousand dollars in revenue
for the month of February.
Yes, starting February 19th, our first day. We finished the month February 19th right at 450,000. So we did over 400,000 in 10 days.
I remember it because I was like, because we had just split off and y'all were hot in Denver and left Denver like a good crew. So that week in Denver, we took a little slump, and I'm like, look. I'm like, that ain't gonna be the reason that they're not the reason we're top dog. I was like, we got the dogs in here.
Yeah.
So it was we were seeing y'all pop off, and they were like, dang, they're going crazy in Austin. And then I was a little bit, I was like, they might be competing for us pretty soon. And then what'd you say you did in March for the full month of March?
Full month of March, we cleared 700. So in the first week we didn't do, but probably like 50,000. The first week, and really had a big week the second week. I remember the third week we took a little dip, and then the last week of the month we popped off and we did like 300K in a 3-day span. So it really came from 400 to 700 and just laid it. And we know that we have the potential to do more. It was Clay's first month of closing. He didn't start closing until the second week of March. So he was stepping into a role, completely just, here, you're second ups, you know what I mean?
Was he getting his self sets at this point? Or
So
he didn't have a board open?
No, he went in. The one day I went to the doctor, he filled in for me. The first appointment he ever went into, he closed for Joe. First one ever.
Really?
Like I never went in one with him. First one he went in,
And it closed.
He closed it.
I'd love to have the zero of that.
Could you only imagine? But hey, it was awesome, So he got a taste of it, and then that's whenever we're like, all right, well, he closed the first one, we can get it going a little bit.
We trust him.
Yeah, come on. So the first couple of days I started closing, and then I was like, all right, Clay, you're up. Next man, it's time to step up. And he come in. Did hot. He finished right under 200K in his first month for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So as a fresh, brand new closer. So we came into April this month. We kind of had a slow first 2 weeks, but he's just now turning around. So super proud of him as well.
Yep. Saturday today, he's got one today so far.
Yep, one today. Yeah, and he's had one every day for the past 3 days, I believe.
Consistency.
Yeah.
So perfect. So Austin's been on a good rebuild. So that's good. Both of our offices been doing good. Denver, we hit our goal last month. So I've considered it. We're not rebuilt, but we're definitely getting back to the pace where we want. Yeah. So definitely starting to grow again. I know we wanted to try and get Hunter. You want to talk about Hunter a little bit? I know that you've been more in contact with him as far as like setting everything up and all.
Yeah. So shout out to Hunter James. Won his first pro fight, so that's pretty cool. So he gave us the opportunity. We saw an opportunity to sponsor him. Went ahead and, I think he's pretty good dudes in the military. Thank you for your service and everybody else. But he's driven. He wants to be the best. As you can tell, he's out there. He's grinding, doing his UFC stuff, going to the military. And couldn't be more proud of him, man. Got a bright future ahead of him for sure. Yeah,
he's definitely got a good bit of discipline, desire.
And a little bit of dedication.
Praise.
We were wanting him to come over on this time. He's doing some stuff with the military, so he couldn't come this weekend. But we're going to fly him out. He wants to come on. I know he's looking. He announced something, I think his next fight, they were looking in June.
Oh, okay.
So it'd be a second pro fight. Hey, keep climbing up the ranks, bro.
You think it'll be in Baton Rouge again?
I think they have a couple different locations that he mentioned to me.
That'd be cool. So, I want to go see one live, so we'll have to fly and go see one.
I told him to go ahead and knock this next dude out, and then after he goes to a big one, we'll come get some front row seats.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome. Yeah. So appreciate Hunter for all that. The shouting us out as well.
Matter of fact, while we're on that topic, go follow Hunter James on Instagram. I know he got a Facebook page and stuff like that. We'll try to drop it into the video, like his username. Go look him up. Mm-hmm. Cool dude. But let's talk about. I want to talk about Denver, bro. Mm-hmm. You know, having even all the guys here. You know, we had a tight bunch over there. You know, and accomplished a lot of great things. 4 straight months top office. Kind of talk about the growth and the different people that have stepped up. You know, I know Eliana. She had her first month, came from Jacksonville.
Yep.
And then B-Rob, I think he hit it 3 months, right?
3 months in a row, and he's been staying steady with the sales. And the big thing is we've been pushing is we don't want to see a repeat of what we've seen with other previous closers. Well, they'll get their sales, then they stop selling to go find recruits, and then when they come back to start selling, they've got to rebuild from scratch. Right. So B-Rob, we've been pushing him to stay consistent, and that's why he's going on 3 months where he's already hit it, and this is going on his 4th that he would qualify with over 8 sales per month. So he's he's super consistent. But I think it's really due to what he's doing outside of work. So I don't know if you got him on Snapchat or not, but he's doing 2-a-days in the gym. He's staying active every single day. He's doing a lot of self-growth, eating right, cooking, doing all of the things that we're supposed to do. And that's why he's staying so consistent with it. And then Eliana, for her as well, the thing that we did for her is we put her on a 60-day plan. She wrote out every single day for 60 days from daylight to dark, what time she's waking up to what time she's going to sleep, and it's planned out for her. And right now, she's held herself true to that. She has slipped up a little bit, and you know she's gotten soft on herself, and she's admitted to it. And she's came out and she's entered little bitty humps of slumps. And she's gotten back on track this month. So now we're not even halfway through the month, and she's already at 4 sales for the month of
That's amazing.
April.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Other than that, Andrew stepped up a whole lot. Jesse Beta, Jesse Joyner. We've got these younger guys, especially Andrew and his crew. Just incredible because Andrew, he went through a point where he almost got terminated from the Denver office, because he just wasn't producing for like 3-4 months in a row. Well, now he's kind of bought back in. He stepped up saying that he wants to be a leader again. And now we've noticed that we're seeing Andrew, he's being the leader for Jesse and Gabriel. They're coaching each other. They're growing each other. And these guys are only 18 years old, keep in mind. And Jesse Abeta made over $11,000 last week. And then this week, Andrew had set the company record for $83,000. Closed that sucker, same day appointment on a Saturday. And then he made over $12,000. $12,900. So almost $13,000 in 1 week. So
shout out to Andrew, bro, and Jesse.
They've been doing good. Jesse Joyner, he's turned it around. He's in CrossFit with me every single day. So, or I say every day. If I text him, he shows up. Yeah. So the one thing about Jesse is he's not making an excuse, and because he's started holding himself accountable, we see it correlate to his to his work as well.
Right. Heck yeah. What about old Milkman?
Carter, he's Carter's Carter. That's all I can ever say is Carter is Carter. Yeah, Carter, he's got the mindset, and especially he's got his first recruit, second recruit. Yeah, his second recruit.
He had Jonathan.
Yeah. Didn't he have one more?
No, it was Jonathan.
Just Jonathan St. Angelo. Oh, Joe.
Oh, yeah, JoJo.
Yeah, he got Joe. So he's got a third recruit, Hunter Ricosi, and Hunter has been coming out and he's getting going. He's already gotten his first sale. Carter got his first same-day close for him within like his first 3 days of being here. So he's bought in. He's loving it. I'd say that Carter just sometimes teaches in his own ways. That's the best way to put it. He just we've got a book, we've got a system, and he's gonna milk the cow his way. But he does real good, and he's bought in. You know, Carter, he's trying to step up and be that leader, and he knows where this road is taking him. So he's helping carry us to where we are. But Lizzie's our true heart and soul right now. Lizzie's she's got the weight on her shoulders, and she's loving it. So she's gonna be great.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially like I'll give props to Jared. You know, he took on a whole new role. You know, he found a spot when he first came in. Kind of went through a little slump. You know, and he came in hot. You know, had his new role. He was figuring it out. Then went through a little slump, just adjusting. And, he has 5 sales this month. So, but now he's stepped in, found he knows what it takes. He's gotten there twice and just couldn't finish. Both times on the second month didn't qualify.
I feel like one thing, even me being here, for one day, and just seeing his involvement in the office. Whenever he's like sitting up to the front, to the side, spitting feedback out,
Yep.
you can hear and you know he's a presence in the room.
Yep.
That's when he's doing good.
Yep.
But whenever he's hiding in the shadows and you don't hear from Jared much, that's when he's battling his demons. You know,
Yeah.
that's when he's like entering that slump, or
Yeah.
he's in the slump. But whenever he's Jared, he's just himself and he's involved, and you just know he's present in the room. That's the dog that's gonna take him places.
That's it. And he's finding that consistency, you know, day in and day out to just keep doing that. So
He was really involved today, just like
Yeah.
a little chiming in and stuff. But that's where he's at.
that's what it takes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Talked about Clay, Zach, Joe from Denver. Oh, JoJo, man, getting his own place. Finally, you know, he lived with his mom and his dad in Denver, and then he came here and he lived with Clayton. So officially getting his own apartment, he's ecstatic about that. He was a little bit nervous, but I was like, dude,
He's gonna live by himself.
yeah, getting his own apartment. I was like, dude, it's time to grow up. You know, hey, you know,
I love old Joe.
get uncomfortable.
That's it.
You know, you need to learn how to cook, take care of yourself. You know, you had your mom, and then you know he was living with Clay. And
Clay
Dustin
cooks.
Clay cooks. You know, takes care. So, let's talk about. I really want to break down, like, you know, let's talk about, let everybody know like our plans with the podcast. You know, for the remaining of the year. You know, with Hunter coming on, kind of just talk about. You know, we're looking for some people that, you know, if you're interested in possibly coming on, you know, let us know. We're definitely going to be planning out for the rest of the year. Just kind of go ahead and plan it out. We have a studio here right in Austin as well as Denver.
Yeah,
So-
I'd say that the people that listen to this, it's our family, friends, and stuff,
Right.
and people that know who we are.
Right.
And we're nothing special. We're trying to create content and put
Right.
ourselves out there because, you know, at one day it's going to be at a point where we're going to market ourselves.
Yep.
And so if somebody wants to get out and, you know, get uncomfortable and you know, try something new, reach out to us. You know, it's
Yeah.
definitely a great opportunity to put yourself out there and, you know, network with us. So.
Absolutely.
As far as like for this year, I don't know really and truly what we have planned in stone. What's some of the stuff that, you know, let's just kind of brainstorm like right here on the podcast about what's like our where do we want to be at the end of this year? Like how many people we want to have on? What's the message we really want to get across?
Yeah. We're in April. I don't know. I think we initially said we want 45 posts, 45 episodes, right? Yeah,
what we
45 episodes by the end of the year. And then I think we committed to 15 guests.
And we've already got 2 guests, or technically Kyle, Levi, Watts.
Kyle, Levi, Watts.
Right? That's the
Yeah,
three
but
we've had.
Kyle and Levi were on the same one.
Yeah. So,
So another 13.
all right. So some of the people I'd like to bring on personally, I want to bring Lizzie on.
Yeah.
Lizzie's going to have some great stories to tell. Lizzie's going to be good. Even Dylan. I think it'd be good to get Dylan on the
Little Dylan on.
podcast to talk about just like his experience as he's been here.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, Dylan, he was 19 when he got out here and he's 20 years old right now. And he is one of the biggest stories I tell, you know. So I'd love to get him on and talk about his experience, just how we got out of the old, you know,
Right.
and we created new, you know. So some of the people in Austin probably would be like Zach Keller is going to be when we get on. Any of your people that's not closers you want to try and put on, or you think you want to wait till we get them all at closer?
We bring Jared on. Bring Jared on. I think Jared would be Jared's a story. You know, to qualify and miss your second month twice is you go through. That's a lot of failure.
It's like
you know?
fraternity is like going through pledgeship twice. You
Well,
got it.
Now he's on 3 times. You know what I mean?
He really wants it.
Yeah. So it's just persistent through that. You know, so he would definitely be a good inspiration to a lot of people. So we'll definitely get him on. Zach would be good. You know, Zach has a lot of knowledge. He's been here damn near since day one. So, you know, he can bring a lot of value.
Yeah. How about, are there any, I know Hunter James is like probably going to be one of our first non-performance Windows related guests that'll be on the podcast. Is there anybody else that we could think of that would probably be a good person to just pick their mind?
Yeah. I would think we can bring TA.
That'd be pretty cool
TA
too.
got his own podcast too.
Now that they've been doing it.
Yeah. I will give you a shout out to TA, but I don't remember the name of it.
No, didn't they do that money mindset motivation or something?
No, they did a different one. I don't know.
I forget what it is.
Yeah.
Today What about bringing Jack on for a podcast?
Yeah.
Get a little inside behind the scenes edition.
Yeah, get Jack on.
Get some extra content. Yeah, we'll do that today.
Yeah.
Or either today or we could do that one tomorrow too. Either or. But yeah, we'll kind of pick brains a little bit. TA would be good to get on.
TA be good. He's got a lot of knowledge. He's
And that's just different perspective, different industry. So he's selling windows. I mean, not windows. We sell windows. He sells real estate.
real estate.
Yeah. What's another good person?
Making Moves podcast.
Making moves.
Making moves.
That's right along. Because, I mean, that's just like us. All we're trying to do is we're just trying to see growth in our
succeed.
We don't want to everybody back home, we just plateaued, and we've achieved, and we were scared to take the next step. Yeah. So that's what this is. So making moves.
Yeah.
I like that.
Making moves podcast. So yeah, TA would be a good one. Heck, Darren would be a good one as well.
Mm-hmm. I've never met Darren before, but
Darren James, top agent in Louisiana, he'd be a good one.
Good person to pick his brain.
Good person. Made a lot of moves. He has an inspirational story. So Darren James would be a good one. Who else could we do?
I don't really know. Just as far as like somebody who's got a similar background, I've kind of been in touch a little bit with Richie Talia. And Richie Talia, he worked for ADT. He sold door to door. He's a KA.
You know who else we could bring on is Mason Evans.
Oh, roofing, huh?
Yeah,
he does roofing. So yeah, just to get different. And Hunter Harrison Boudreaux, he's a roofing guy too.
Yeah, there you go.
So there's a couple different people that we can kind of reach out to and possibly see what if they'd be interested in.
Yeah.
Being featured.
Well, I know Mason would want to get on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they would all want to get on.
Yeah.
Cool experience. But what are we talking about?
Now we can go on. All right, so now check out our new studio. So we're a little bit behind. We probably should have talked about that earlier, but we're in a brand new studio, or we got our room set up right now.
This one desired dedication.
Yeah, that's our podcast. Yeah. So now we've got two spots set up. We got one set up in Austin, Texas, and we got one set up in Denver. So whichever way we can make it work, we can start having just one guest here, and we're going to get on some video calls to get everybody involved. Yeah. And just allows for more opportunity.
More opportunity for sure.
Mm-hmm. And then how's it been? I know we're using one of your rooms here in the house for the podcast, but tell everybody back at home how many people you've had living with you in just this month and a half.
Dear Lord. I had Jared's been with me, Chance has been with me, and now Dustin. Christopher Phillips lived with me for a little bit.
And this is over the course of how long?
6 weeks.
6 weeks. Yeah.
6 weeks. And right now, Chance, Jared, and Dustin are with me. So that's a house full journey, cooking for 5 men. Yep. You know what I mean? Cooking for 5 men. She texts me all day. I don't know what to cook. I'm like, well, it just better be a lot.
Yeah, you eat.
Yeah.
You eat a lot.
I'm going to eat. 100%, I'm going to eat. But,
add Jared to that mix. And
yeah.
Yeah, Jared on a late night.
Jared's the worst one. He's the dirtiest one.
Yeah, so. He brought Colorado down with him a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
He gets real hungry too sometimes.
Yeah. Huh? Chance, he just stays on the phone calling people all day. So,
yeah. Feeling like a real estate agent. I think about you when people on the phone. But now as market owner, that's us. We're back on the phone every day.
Back on the phone all the time. Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit. So the transition to market owner, man. I won't wrap it up. Mm-hmm. Transition to market owner. Whenever I got here, you told me all the time like you're gonna look at shit totally different, right? Mm-hmm. And just whenever you get here and you're not the one actually doing the sales, like mm-hmm. you're not the one getting the spotlight or anything like that. It's a totally different feeling.
Oh yeah.
And
you have to find a new motivation,
right?
And it can't be because as a closer, you can get selfish,
right?
You can get selfish and just be like, I'm here to make money. And it's about me, this and that.
Yep.
But as a market owner, you got to continue to grow, continue to recruit, continue to motivate. You got to motivate people. And I've been here for 24 hours, and I've seen a lot of people need motivation already.
That's it.
I've been here for like 12 hours.
Yeah,
I haven't been that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just different because you're no longer the one doing the shout outs, and people aren't so much as like, we're so glad to have him in the office.
Yeah.
It's more of just like, okay, we hear you.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like finding that approach to lead and not be the boss in the office. So yeah, it's definitely a learning experience. I'd say I'm on month number 8, and we've lost a lot of people. And we've had a lot of new faces come through. Yeah, we were up to 26 people in the office at our peak with Denver. and 5 of y'all split to come to Austin.
Yeah.
So now that's 21. We have 13.
But we weren't at 26 whenever we left.
Yeah.
We were at like 21.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
21, that brought you down to
16.
Yeah, you were probably like 16, 15.
Yeah, and then we got rid of 3 or 4 old faces that have been around for a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
But out with the old, in with the new. You know,
got to keep moving forward.
Stay fresh.
Yep, absolutely. Well, cool. Well, great podcast. Kind of getting refreshed up. So y'all stay tuned. We'll be back, and thank you for following.
Appreciate it.